us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Tonight, we'll have the final 2 games of this kickoff weekend, and we begin with a great one here between the Pittsburgh Steelers.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
And they'll begin by running the option. And right away, he lost the football. And who's got it? The Giants.
What you want to do is put the ball in the hands of one of your best players and one of their favorite plays and establish your dominance that way.
And this is caught. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Taylor Gabriel, 30 yards. And the Giants are going to take a first.
Change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end.
Injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go. Still reeling.
Drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, man, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day.
Steeler 1st down.
From the gun, it's Allen. It's complete. Was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
At the 47-yard line.
On the draw, Robinson. He'll get 3 up to midfield. From midfield, here's Allen. This is caught by his tight end on conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run it now with Robinson. DeMario, 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30.
Play action. Now it's Allen. And that'll be incomplete. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Kareem Jackson on the coverage.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. He gets it to Brown. Complete. Here, we'll be back. On 1st down. It's Robinson. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. On what's been a strong drive, here's 2nd and 11. On the run, it's Robinson. And this Giants defense getting off the ball to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
McCann's kick up.
Able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
The last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And then completion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Receiver coaches preach their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to bring them
4.
And 4.
Flushed out right. And it'll be 3rd. On play action, Allen. And he takes a shot on the...
And that one's incomplete.
They'll run here with Robinson. And he gets
Robinson, the ball carrier.
A quick burst.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
This is for guys rushing the passer, but you have to know when the ball is gone. And if you listen, officials will tell you ball's gone. He didn't pull up.
And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
The ball carrier taken down at the 14-yard line.
On 2nd and 7, Allen. And that is incomplete here.
Allen's pass.
Steelers on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
7 yards to go.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Got him in.
On the ground. And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
They had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go.
And 12.
On 2nd and 12, Brady gets us out to Saquon Barkley.
On earlier downs than ever before. This is becoming a passing league, and because of that, more defensive backs on the field on most plays.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and the lead is up to 15 now.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they gave up the pick six, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up. But you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
Touchdown, Steelers.
On first down, Allen. And his throw here is incomplete. And he was looking for James Robinson out of the backfield. And now it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing again, Allen. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. On 3rd down, it's Robinson, and he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
More than they wanted to on that play. It actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
On is the punt team now as this one's going to run it here up the middle. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Flag down. This could set him back. That holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. But that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
To throw, it's Brady. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. Now a man open down the middle of the field and tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
They run. Robinson. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
1st and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 1st down, Giants on a pickup of 14.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
On 1st down, Brady. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. Justin Jefferson, the rookie, his intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. Now it's Barkley. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. 11 yards there, first down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. That catch good for only a couple.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Steelers' 24.
To throw again on 2nd down. Brady steps away to his left. Gets this one to Juszczyk. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Giants are able to grow their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's going to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time, and that'll make it 3rd down.
And 13.
Operating from the gun, Allen, and that is incomplete.
Allen's pass intended for
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25.
Devion Clowney brought him down.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Brady got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. From the gun, it's Brady. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
By Jadeveon Clowney.
And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defense.
Now they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And oh, he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And this will be scooped up in the end zone. A defender gets there, and it's a touchdown. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. So hold the phone here, Charles. I've kind of written them off, but after that touchdown, certainly a long way still to go, but stranger things have happened.
Well, when you're going to have big second-half comebacks, plays like that have to be involved.
The decision is to decline it and not give him the down back.
They might as well have sent a skywriter above the stadium saying, we don't think you can get the first down against our defense by that decision.
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. Brady now on first down. Flush to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Brady complete. Jefferson to target. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Derwin James with a pick. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 43. A pass there over the middle to start things out. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, Allen to the right side and complete to Thomas. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Here's Allen to throw it. Sets up the screen to Robinson. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
At the 39-yard line.
Allen to throw once more. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the former first-round pick, DJ Hayden.
Yeah, it's on.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth-quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that pushes the lead up to 23. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder.
Allen hit. He lost the football. But it looked like the Steelers were able to recover, and they will indeed hold on to the ball. 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Allen. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. Not able to get a single yard there, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Operating from the gun, Allen. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So that one a hold, right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that could be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. 5 yards on the catch. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. David Moore There to make the grab. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy.
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Golden.
The two-point attempt is no good.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Tom Brady leads the offense out for their next possession. And the stats on the screen tell the story. A great start. This defense, they made some good adjustments, so he's fallen off since.
Have to like what they did at the half, but you also have to like the fact that they hung in there. Despite the fact they had a tough first half, he was locked in, right? Rocking and rolling. They came out, made their adjustments, got their confidence back. Now they're causing him all sorts of trouble.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
First and 10.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Barkley. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Brady going to throw here. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. First and second down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. Now Brady. Escaping the pressure right. He'll take a shot, and that's caught inside the 30. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason. But now I'm looking.